reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. With a semi-final collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25.
Nothing else is there. Good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
There's a stiff arm. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Klubnik. And the receiver's got it. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage for a first down. As the RPO caught to the right.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Trying to find room. It's Randall. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Klubnik. That's caught. It's Williams. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll run it to the left. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He's in the clear. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The tight end has got it. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris, you've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the ground. It's Hughes. They pick up 4. So 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back's got it again. Here he goes. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. Moves out of the pocket.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second and 10 here. Run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Moore. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up a fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Klubnik. Nice grab, it's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Bringing pressure. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! The timeout is called. Talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Swarm to the pass rush. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trout again in the pocket. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On the ground, it's Hughes. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the toss play now, running left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit, runs, and throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Williams. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's Moore. And they hit him just as he misses the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a huge game by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 17, Oregon 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. And next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. Dropping back, it's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. The receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put the points up on the board.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
21.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the run, it's Davidson. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Good throw. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Clemson. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And he dumps it off to the tight end.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone... 300 yards in this game. What a day.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Breaks free.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. First down here for this offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.